In the whimsical village of Sprinkletown, relationships were a bit like vintage bicycles, not necessarily cutting-edge but sturdy and full of charm. Local philosopher and part-time baker, Buster Jumble, had a peculiar theory about relationships. "Folks, relationships aren't held together by love," he proclaimed one sunny afternoon in the town square. "Nope, it's safety." Of course, everyone did what they always did when Buster spoke. They nodded slowly and murmured to themselves, mostly because the last time they didn't, Buster decided to add jalapeno jelly to all his pastries out of spite. But this time, Buster had a point, or so it seemed. Take Mrs. Tiddlewinks and her husband, Harold. They had argued over everything from the correct way to butter toast to the endangered status of garden gnomes. But there was one thing they never questioned. Their front door had 3 locks, 2 bolts, and a steel-reinforced magic spell. Safety first, or consider teenager Lucy Smidge and her cantankerous cat, Whiskers. Whiskers wouldn't think twice about clawing a new curtain into oblivion. But when Lucy got her tonsils out, there was Whiskers, purring like an angel at the foot of her bed. Safety nets, you see? The ultimate test came when the annual Sprinkletown Great Pie Fiasco was scheduled during a Mercury retrograde. Tradition demanded pies of all flavors be catapulted from one end of the village to the other. Pandemonium was a given. Mr. Wobble, who hadn't been able to bake a steady pie since that incident with the tap-dancing oven, was unexpectedly paired with Mrs. Crumblebottom, a lady known for her passion for safety and knitting remarkably unattractive sweaters. Mrs. Crumblebottom brought to the event not her renowned raisin pie, but a collection of homemade helmets and padded suits. "It's not love that gets you through the Great Pie Fiasco. It's safety," she declared,